Let me tell you something. This is not happening to you for no reason. This is your assignment.
I tell you, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Child, let's be real. This ain't even about judgment. It's about accountability. Dontay is out here talking about owning mistakes, but still moving like life ain't got consequences. You don't just walk away from 3 apartment complexes owing money and thinking you about to glide into another lease like nothing happened. Life don't work like that. Credit talks. Rental history talks even louder. And right now, his situation is screaming, denied! At some point, you gotta stop blaming circumstances and start checking yourself, boy. Because this ain't bad luck. This is a pattern. And patterns don't change until the person does. You can't be out here trying to play grown. I did say that. Turning down help from people who actually are willing to not co-sign for you. You ain't even in position to stand on your own yet. So, if you ask me, that's your pride. You're too prideful. I said it. You're too prideful, Dontay. And your pride, it'll have you homeless real quick. Sometimes being grown means knowing when to sit your ass down, regroup, and rebuild. Not rushing into the same mistakes just to say you did it on your own. And let's talk about priorities. You worried about getting another place when you ain't even fixed what broke the last 3. I'm just saying. That's like putting on new clothes without taking a shower. It don't matter what it look like on the outside. Your foundation is still dirty. So how do you expect to get into the new apartment when you have 3 apartments who you still owe money to, and now you talking about you hope it don't hit your credit? Go pay the people who you owe, boy. You so-called claim you make all this money on YouTube. Pay the apartments that you owe. If you know you owe $300 and something on there, go pay them people their money. Instead of worrying about going to get you a flashy store vest or a motorbike jacket and a hat to match it, instead of trying to look good, you need to try to make sure you have somewhere to lay your head. You need to be focusing on getting your credit together. You saying that you got money saved up, but you need to be paying your debt. You talking about your credit report. You say your credit is 607. So if your credit is 607, that ain't what they looking at. They looking at your rental history, son. But let's be real about it. And let's talk about the truth at this point, because the truth really is you need to pump your brakes. You do. Go back home. Stay by your mama. Live in the basement, live in the room, whatever the hell you doing. Just chill. And stack your money. And stop chasing the image and start building stability. Get a real consistent income. You part-time at the bus, the little bus station, whatever, with the little kids or whatever. Boy, go find you another job or another part-time job. You too, I don't know. I'm not here to judge you, but just looking at what you're talking about and how you are, you lazy. You want a quick fix. You want a quick pop meal. I don't know what it is with you, but you just want everything too fast. You need to humble yourself. You need to pipe down. You got too much pride, baby. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I tell you what to do. Your mama say you can come stay with her, live there, stack your bread, get your credit together. But no, I'm looking for a 3-bedroom. Why? So you can put you and your girlfriend and her child and your child in now. You be moving too fast. You be moving too fast, my nigga. You need to clean up your credit, pay off what you owe, show some discipline for once. Cause right now, it's not giving grown man handling business. It's giving grown boy running from responsibility. And ain't nobody coming to save you from that. Not your mama, not your girlfriend, not nobody. At some point, Dontay, you either grow up or you stay stuck. And that's what it is. And being stuck don't just happen overnight. It's built brick by brick from bad decisions, excuses, and your damn ego. But let's go a little deeper. I gotta go there because this ain't really about apartments. This is about discipline. And you don't have any. This is about responsibility. And you really don't want none. This is about a man not being honest with himself about where he really is in life. You can't keep pressing reset without fixing the system, baby. Every time you walk away from a lease, that's another door closing. Another landlord saying, nah, not you. Another reminder that actions follow you whether you really want them to or not. Ready or not, anything that you've done in your past is going to follow you to your future. Especially if you ain't paying your rent or you leaving balances on apartment complex that you once lived at. You don't think that when they run your credit, they're looking at your credit history. They're looking at your rental history. And look at what you're leaving behind, baby. Ain't nobody gonna rent to you. You're not gonna even be able to rent a doghouse. I mean, I'm just being honest. You wouldn't even be able to get a birdhouse. No kind of house. Second chance leasing. You can look for that. You talking about you don't want no hood apartments and you don't want to live in the ghetto. I get that. You want to live somewhere safe. You ain't even got a hood in and it is what it is. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. You are not hood material. You too bright for that. Okay. You too Dontay-ish for that. Look, all I'm trying to say is you need to go get you a full-time job if you don't want to be in the hood. You need to go get you a full-time job if you want that life. Like, you know, drinking your coffee every morning, your lattes with your pinky in the air, and having your space with your OCD ass. Like, I mean, I'm picking up things from you, Dontay, and it's concerning. And at this point, you understand what I'm saying? You need to just chill out, pump your brakes, stay by your mama, build your money, and just focus. And then, you know the crazy part about it, boy, you got options. But the thing is, he don't want to take the options. His mama said no to co-sign. Okay, cool. That's her boundary. That lady don't want her credit messed up. I do not blame her because if he don't pay, that falls on her. Whatever he don't do falls on her. His girlfriend offered to co-sign, and instead of being humble and using that as a stepping stone, he letting pride talk louder than his situation. And that's backwards to me. What's worse is accepting help for a season or struggling for years trying to prove a point nobody asked you to prove. This the part people don't like to hear though. Sometimes you gotta fall back and take a hit to your ego to build a better life. And that part he's not willing to do. I don't get it. Ain't nothing wrong with going back home to your mama for a little while. Ain't nothing wrong with hitting the reset button for a little while and doing it right this time. What is wrong with repeating the same cycle and calling it independence? I'm confused. Let me say that again. What is wrong is repeating the same cycle and calling it independence. You keep repeating the same cycles and you keep getting the same results. And now you back on here with another apartment. I'm trying to find an apartment. And then you come on here and you tell us, hey, I got 3 apartments that I owe. You knew that last year. You knew that 2-3 months ago. You knew that before you made this video that you still owe the apartment. So all of the money you done made on YouTube, you mean to tell me you couldn't go and pay your debt, dude? You couldn't pay them people what you owe them? You moving like somebody who want the lifestyle, but don't want the responsibility that come with it. You want the keys, but not the commitment. You want the freedom, but not the discipline. And life don't reward that. You need structure. You need consistency. You need to sit down, map out a plan, and actually follow through with it. Not just talk about it on camera, not just vent about it, but do the work. Get a stable full-time job, number 1. Stack every dollar like your future depend on it, because it do. And start knocking down those balances one by one. And then it's not no $3,000 and $5,000 and $6,000. Boy, you got a $300 and an $800. What if you don't take and pay it off? I cannot believe that you would have them limited balances and not pay it off. That is so silly to me. Fix your credit. So when you go to the next leasing office, you making, get an apartment. And if you can't find an apartment that take, your bank statements, find one that do. What are you doing? Bro, I think you need to invest in you a journal and a pen. And I think you need to write down everything that you want to do. Okay? Because right now, you're going in circles with the same story, with a different apartment, with the same ending. And at some point, reality gonna hit you harder than your pride. So what you really need to do is just write it down. Write it down. Go over what you just wrote down. Make it make sense to you first before you bring it to us, because it's not making no damn sense. When it makes sense to you, then maybe it'll make sense to us, because right now you got me going in circles. Oh, round and round and I go. You're not about to have us going crazy. I can't. So with that being said, Dontay, please get it together. Please get it together. The first thing you need to do, my boy, is stop looking for an apartment. I don't know who you're trying to impress. And you so quick to talk about family members that's got good jobs, that's making money, who's struggling to pay their bills. You ain't no better than them. So how you gonna put your mouth on those people's situation when look at your situation? I'm just saying. You the one who don't want to work for nobody, want to be a YouTube star, want to be YouTube famous, and my dude, like, I mean, yeah, Dontay London name is in the algorithm. But at the end of the day, Dontay, your situation needs to be delivered. You need a deliverance from your own situation. With that being said, this is the assignment. This is Miss T talking to you as usual. The lesson for today is Dontay, get out of your own way. Pump your brakes. Stay at your mama's house. Stack your bread. Find a if you want to find another part-time job, find another part-time job. Or find a full-time job. Like you said, the school season is about to end. So that means what? You either gonna be going full-time on YouTube or you gonna be going looking for a full-time job. Why don't you go to your favorite grocery stores? Why don't you put in an application? You know, you talking about trucking and all of that. Like I said, I don't know who you're trying to impress. But why don't you go and do something that you might possibly be good at? If you ask me, I feel like you need to be working at damn Renaissance or errands, or better yet, I think you need to be a damn car salesman because you too right for that. You too, you too. I don't know how to say it, and I don't want to seem disrespectful. You too dainty. Oh my god, I ain't want to. Okay, you too. You're not man enough to just drive a truck. I'm just saying. Look, okay, maybe you should be a dance coordinator. I don't know. Maybe you should focus on modeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, just do something to better you. Whatever you decide to do, do it to better you so you can get the full income that you need so you can pay all your debt and get your credit right and get the apartment or the house that you want. With that being said, y'all have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the videos. And Dontay, pump your brakes and get your life right. Bye.